Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to work with block CRUD operation by using prompt. I already created prompt. If you have some time, please go through this prompt. This prompt is created based on my requirement. If you want, you can change as per our requirement. So I already prepared this prompt in editor. This prompt I will add under the video description as well. If you want, you can copy the prompt and you can modify the prompt as per our requirement. Let me read the prompt. I want to create block CRUD operation. I want to create a table blocks with the following columns. You mention the columns you need, but these are the columns I need as per my requirement. The next one, for blocks table, please maintain proper relationships with the categories table. So why? Because categories and blocks are related together. So while creating a block, we will assign a category. So under this category, we can see some blog articles. Even tomorrow in front end, if any user click on the category, I want to see all the blogs under the category. This is what our goal. That's why I am just asking the AI tool maintain a proper relationship. As well as very important point, I'm asking to create a pivot table. This is a relationship table between the categories and blocks. Generally in Laravel terminology, we will call this as a pivot table or join table, whatever you want, you can call it. Now create a required migration for the pivot table as well. Already created categories table, check the migration table for reference. Just I'm hinting to AI, categories table already created, you no need to create it. In resource blocks table, what do you want? There is a table inside the table, what columns you want to display, under the columns, what you want to display. This is what just I'm mentioning. Just take some time to read it. And this is a filament form. In the filament form, what are all the form fields you want to add? All fields are mandatory except video URL and location. For some blog articles, you may have video, you may not have video, but remaining all the fields are mandatory. In filament form, display categories drop down where user can select multiple categories for a blog. Remember, if you are creating one blog, that blog may belongs to multiple categories. For example, I have some categories like technology and artificial intelligence. But I'm creating a blog which is related to AI. So I want to assign technology category. I want to assign AI categories also. This is where we can assign the cat. That's why I'm asking the AI tool where user can select multiple categories. Right, add rich text editor for description and excerpt field. And very important, can you see this point? If you uploaded files in rich text editor, move them into a separate folder like blog attachments. Because our Laravel project may contain many uploads, don't move all these uploads into one folder. That's not a good practice. If you are working with blog, let us make a folder blog attachments. If you are working with the product, let us make product attachments. It is always a good practice. If you are saving all the files in one location, tomorrow there may be a lot of confusion. So, but organizing files and folders is very, very important. You have to follow that rule. As well as the uploaded files like thumbnail, featured image also move into a folder called blogs. So I don't want to move all the files into one folder. That is my goal. So that we can organize the uploaded files in a better way. Very important note, create policies file for blog so that we can manage the roles and permissions over the block CRUD operation. Provide relationship code that needs to update in all our models like user category blog as well. Let me upload user category models for your reference. So because these are already created, what relationships are there? Many to one or one to many, they don't know. That's why let me upload it for the reference. Provide Laravel artisan commands to create the above blog model, migrations, and filament resources. This is a prompt I created based on my requirement. If you want, you can change this prompt as well. Now it's time to work with the AI tool. Let me copy the prompt, open the browser, ChatGPT. In last session, where we left off, I mean the thread, what we have used earlier, same thread I want to continue. Even if you want to continue different thread also, no problem. It will maintain the track, so no problem. But let me continue the same thread. Just I'm pasting my prompt here. So let us hit enter. As usual, please wait for some time. It is a reading, thinking to analyze the prompt. Oh, I forget to upload our files also. Okay, don't worry. If required, we will upload the files. Okay, right now, let it be. Yeah, it takes around 1 minute 6 seconds. Perfect. Here is a clean Filament v4 native block CRUD migration, model relationships, resource plus table, and a policy wide permissions related thing. I am using same v4 schema style you have been using. Oh, what I am using, it is also using the same thing. Thank you. And these are the commands. First, the command is what? Blog. Nothing but we have to create a blog model. Sorry, this is a blog model, and open our code and create the right. Let's go to already our application is running. I hope I'm already making our application in running mode. This is PHP my admin. Where is our database? Training Institute. All right. So here now it is going to create a table with name blog as well as a pivot table. That is nothing but a relationship table it is going to create. So 15 tables right now. So let us go to this. Copy the command and open the editor. Right. So here let us open one more terminal. So let me add the command here to create the model. It will create blog model, and we have to add the necessary columns inside the blog model. I think this what it is going to be. The AI tool already generated a code for this, I believe. So we'll copy paste into the blog model, and please verify. Yeah, it is created. What it is created, you can see blog model created. -m stands for migration. Migration file also created. But right now we don't have anything in the migration file as well as blog file. Let me open blog as well as migration. This is a blog model, and okay, let us open blog model as well as go to the migration, and the last one, this is a migration with the today's date. Let us open the migration file. Do you have anything inside both inside migration as well as nothing? Blog is a empty template and we don't have anything to see here. If you can go down, this is the migration created with the below columns. Can you see the columns? And it is maintaining the relationships also properly with a pivot table. So, okay, let me copy the code and let me paste this into my migration file. Done. So next one, you can go and what it is, this is what a pivot table. So copy this also. And for this, did this given a command to us? Yeah, this is giving a command to create a relationship table. You run the same command again, open the terminal, hit enter. So it is create a relationship table. Under the relationship table, you please add the following code. Just copy and open this just now created. This is a migration file created. Let me try to add this. Yeah, migration added. Blog and category table is going to be created. Blog ID, category ID with a relationship. So now the next one. After this completed model, please copy this code and paste into your model. Fillable and protected cache and something is there. And these are the relationships with created by users table as well as categories table. Right, let me copy this code. What is this model? Blog model. Open the blog model and just paste this. Yeah. Now, next one is going to be, if we can go to the prompt. After the blog model, what are you having? In user model, they're asking us to put this function. Why? Because user model and blog model also has a relationship. The user who created this blog article, that relationship also we are asking the AI tool. That's why it is giving a code. Add this function to user model. Copy this and let's open my user model as well. Where is the user model? Yeah, sorry, we are in Filament. User model, just add this function at the bottom. You add anywhere in this, no problem. Now one more function we need to add somewhere. And what is the function? Category. In category also we have to add the blogs. What is this? Is belongs to many. Can you see one blog article may belongs to many categories? That is a relationship they're asking us to add into the category table. So inside the category table, just I'm adding the following relationships as well. We are not doing, so just we are following the guidelines of the AI, right? Now, up to here, you go up and check the commands. What is the next thing? And this is the time to create the resource. What is the resource? Filament resource. And this is a policy. Hyphen generate, hyphen u also. Up to generate also, you can take it and copy the command, and you just follow what it is saying that. Now it will create a filament resource for blog. What is happening? What is this title attribute blog? And in which panel you want to create? Obviously admin panel. Right, it is created the resource in admin. So if you can go and refresh the browser and in your application, maybe you can find the blog. We have to organize the blog under content management. Just refresh and let us see. Yeah, now we are able to see blogs on top of this, but we want to move this under the categories. To do this, what we will do, let us open the blog resource.php. Inside the blog resource.php, just we want to add navigation group. Go to the filament. Inside the filament, we have blogs. You have blog resource.php. So here we will add the navigation group. Just we will copy. Where is this category? Category resource.php open, and just copy this navigation group and just add this into your blog resource.php. But you have to import use unit enum, sorry, not user, right, unit enum, right, imported. Now if we can refresh it, maybe you will see this perfectly under the course management, content management. If you want, you can organize the category first, blog later also, no problem. Just let it be. Blogs, the icon I want to change. What is the icon? We can provide rectangle stack. So what is the name of the icon? Document text. Okay, let us select this. It is giving the suggestion automatically. Let me go and check this. If I can refresh, what icon I can see. Is this fine for you? You can continue. Otherwise, you can go to hero icons, where you can find the best icon or best suitable icon for your blog. Now I'm done up to here. We are able to, we created the resource blog. Now let me click on the blog. Are you able to see anything here? Right now, no blogs, but we want to create the blog, right? Let us see whether you are able to create the blog or not. In last category video, we are unable to see the category form and category table. It doesn't create it. We are going to check now. If blog form and a table is created, we don't bother. And if not created, we have to ask the AI tool again, and we have to create the table and form under the blog resource. Yeah, it is giving some error also. What it is giving error, my bad. Why this error is coming? Once migrations are created, we have to run the migrations, right? Without running the migration, how it can work? So that is the issue. Let me make this command php artisan migrate. Now it is created. Migration command is successfully running. Now if we can refresh this, maybe you will see the blocks. Yeah, blocks table. There is no blocks. Actually, first what we need to do, guys, once migrations files are created, immediately we will run the migration. But we forget to run the migration. That's why this error. Right now there is no blocks. Let me click on the new block, and can I see the block creation form? Unfortunately, we are not able to see block creation form. Blog form. I think if we can open your resource, blog resource, here you can see the schema. Here you have blog form.php. Right now, do we have any code inside? Unfortunately, we don't have any code. There's some code in the blog form.php schemas. Copy this code. Let me paste there. If we have any errors that we need to verify, go to the thing and just refresh the page. Yeah, the form got created with all the required fields. Meta description, location, meta title, reading time, video URL, view count, and this is a featured image description, and this needs to be full width, right? This needs to be full width. I think, where is my schema? This is the schema. Upon this schema, we can write columns full or something like this, I believe, if we can go for it. columns 12. I think you can write columns full, column span full, or columns 12 also there, but need to verify. Okay, right now up to here, I'm going to refresh the page. If you can refresh, are you getting this full width? Perfect. If you want, you can organize the fields whatever the way you want, you can organize, right? So now this is created, as well as blogs table also that we need to, but let me go to the AI tool. Already it generated the code for blogs table as well. This is the blogs table. Copy this code, just add this into your blogs table.php. This we can find inside the tables. Here we have blogs table, so we have empty. So just replace the code with the ChatGPT code. Just I'm saving this, and if you can go and refresh right now, you may not see anything. Why? Because we did not add anything inside of it. There is no blogs right now. So it is giving the headings we are getting, and this is what. Let me create a blog article and let me see whether this is adding or not. As well as while uploading images, you please verify whether this is moving the files in the proper way or not. I mean, we mentioned blog attachments and blog thumbnail and images should be saved into blogs folder. This is what we mentioned. We will check them. Okay, now it's time to create a new blog. Let me verify. I'm creating one blog, and this is a featured image description, and this needs to be full width, right? This needs to be full width. I think where is my schema? This is the schema. Upon this schema, we can write columns full or something like this, I believe, if we can go for it. Columns 12. I think you can write columns full, column span full, or columns 12 also there, but need to verify. Okay, right now up to here, I'm going to refresh the page. If you can refresh, are you getting this full width? Perfect. If you want, you can organize the fields whatever the way you want, you can organize, right? So now this is created, as well as blogs table also that we need to, but let me go to the AI tool. Already it generated the code for blogs table as well. This is the blogs table. Welcome to Laravel. So is slug is created dynamically? Oh, we did not mention. Welcome to Laravel. I want to mention like this. If you can press tab, yeah, slug generated automatically. Categories. Do you have any categories right now? One category is there. Technology. This is coming. Let us pick the technology. So it's not a big deal. Later, if you have multiple categories also, it is a pick list actually. Here we can search for the category. Those we can add here. So they will maintain separately. And one more thing I forgot to show you, relationship table. Let me finish this. After how the relationship tables are created also, I will show you. We need to add some dummy description. Oh, welcome to Laravel. So is slug is created dynamically? Oh, we did not mention. Welcome to Laravel. I want to mention like this. If you can press tab, yeah, slug generated automatically. Categories. Do you have any categories right now? One category is there. Technology. This is coming. Let us pick the technology. So it's not a big deal. Later, if you have multiple categories also, it is a pick list actually. Here we can search for the category. Those we can add here. So they will maintain separately. And one more thing I forgot to show you, relationship table. Let me finish this. After how the relationship tables are created also, I will show you. We need to add some dummy description. Oh, so copy some dummy description and add the article. Oh, what's happening? Yeah, this is the excerpt. Not required this much. Just our goal is what? Just we're testing. Let us use a thumbnail. So copy some dummy description and add the article. Oh, what's happening? Yeah, let me upload the image. Yeah. So let us choose the publish date. Published, and it is a future. View count right now 0. Reading time 3 minutes. 3 just enough. I think video URL, if you have any, you can provide here. Location, meta title. It's very important for SEO purpose. My goal right now, whether it is adding or not, later we can decide what to add here. Some description. Let me copy the same description here. Yeah, the same lorem ipsum. So this is the information that I'm adding. So let us hit the create button, and if you can go to the blogs table, and inside the table we have the thumbnail and the remaining information. Who created? Yeah, this is the thumbnail of the blog, and this is the title, category, under which category this is added. If you can mention multiple categories, it will display comma separated multiple categories here. Right now last updated, and these are the actions. We are successfully create the blog article using prompt, not by writing. What is our major things here? We did copy paste. In previous categories CRUD operation, it doesn't give the much proper code. Even it is generating the code for category form. If we can add that, maybe you are getting some errors, but this time I am not getting any errors. It is generated the blog form as well as it is generated the code for blogs table as well. And perfectly it is able to create it, as well as policies. We forget to create the policies. We have to create the policies also. Ensured created by so in pages create blog.php, they're asking to add this. Oh, I think I forget this, guys. I think we need to add this. First we need to go through the prompt. We forget. We up to that we did, and we forget. After that, if we can come to the prompt, go down. Now, after this has been completed, come down in the prompt, what you are able to see. Ensure created by is reliably set on create. What it is saying that in blog resource pages, we have create blog. Inside, we have to check whether this is there or not. So first, let us open my code, resources, pages, create blog. So do we have that here? No. And we need to add the following method also inside of it. Created by, we are asking. So who created this? So that's why just this is asking to add the method. Fine. After that, what is this? Is policy. So we have to create the policies file. We can create the policies with the command, or we can create the thing like this also, blog policy.php. So go to the policies folder inside app and you can create the file directly. This we have something called policies. Create the file. What is the file name? Blog policy.php, and just add the below code inside of it. And now we have to run the migration also, guys. Sorry, not migration, seeder, permission seeder also we have to run. After adding all these, where we have to add this authentication service provider, you have to add the following things also, right? Where is this authentication service provider? Let me open this authentication service provider inside app. So let us complete all these steps. Inside this, we have something called authentication service provider. So here we have role permission something. Even if it is no, even if we are not adding, no problem, I'm thinking, okay, but let me add it. It will work because earlier we created categories. We didn't add this here, but this time it is asking me to add. Okay, no problem. Let us see. If we can go up, anything that we need to do. I think we don't want to do anything. Now it's time to go to permission shader. Where is our permission shader? We have to add 4 permissions right now. So if we can go to that I can see inside the database, right? Database. You have shader, permission shader. Right now you have to add 4 permissions. What are the 4 permissions that I need to add here? Let us write blogs. Okay. These are the 4, right? So now you have to run the shader again. How to run the shader? There is a command to run the shader file. 1 minute, we will check the shader command. Yeah, let me copy the command to run the permission shader, but I am copying admin shader. Let us open the terminal. You can run this, not permissions. It is what? The name of our thing, permission shader. Permissions shader, not admin. So delete this. Just hit enter. These permissions are going to be seeded for admin. Yeah. Now if you can, if you're already logged in as admin, just go to this, and if we can go to the permissions, we have to see 4 more permissions. Already earlier we seen 16, now we have to see 20. Yeah, now we're able to see this. Now if you can just search for blog, you will see all the 4 permissions they are added. If you can go to the roles, if you can see the admin role, by default admin needs to have everything, right? So just view this admin, and can we see all the permissions to the admin? Oh, it is not showing here like this. Edit this. If you can edit the admin role, admin can able to see, yeah, he has all the permissions by default selected. Because of running the shader, we are running the shader to the admin, not for the editor role, not for the employee role. So by default, admin will have all the permissions. Now, where is this role? Editor. Editor role, I want to provide create blog, view blog, edit blog. Admin, editor can create, admin can edit, admin can view the blogs. He cannot have delete permission. Let me save this. Now, what the admin can do, he can do everything. What a editor can do, that's what we need to verify. Let us open one more. Let me log into GoPHP, localhost 8000 slash, not admin, editor. Editor. Test@mail.com. I don't know, but okay. test@123 login. This blog perfectly, he can able to see the blog. He can able to see the categories also. What permissions he have for the categories? First, let me check. He has all except deleter. Go to the blogs again. I think he can have all except delete. There is no delete button. Can you see? View and edit only. And he can create, he can edit, he can view. So perfectly. But if you are an admin, you have everything, right? If you can go to the blogs, and now you have all these permission, everything. Yeah, you have delete button. You have bulk delete option also. Only editor can have limited permission. Employee may not see. If you can log in with the employee role, I think these two, content management, employee cannot see. Employee rules and regulations we will define later. But right now, so we did a blog and category. This is under content management. These two are managed by the editor and admin only, not the employee. But if you can log into employee, because if you can go and see the roles of employee, for the employee roles, admin able to see this. For this employee roles, he have only one thing called view users only. He don't have any other to see, right? Yeah. Let me show you the PHP my admin, how the blog and categories table are related. If we can just refresh, you see two more tables. There is a relationship table. This is blog category and this is a blocks table. If you can just see the structure of this table as well, we can see only columns like this. Can you see the columns? Blog ID, category ID. This is the relation. We can do in another way also, within the same table without creating a relationship table. We can do this relationship within the same table. I mean, you have to open block table, we have to open categories table. There we have to define the relationships. And you can see the structure of the table if you want. This is the structure of the table. Can you see blog ID, category ID? As well as if we can go to the blocks table also, there we can see the structure of the blocks table. This is a blocks table and see the structure. So this is all the block CRUD operation, and finally we successfully completed the block CRUD operation with roles and permissions using prompt based. You also please decide your prompt and please try to create a CRUD operation based on the prompt and assign the roles and permissions based on that the users of your web can access your content. I'm stopping the session. In next video, we can connect to front end. Now, as of now, we didn't create the front end. Let me use AI tools to create the front end, a template design. In the template, we can make the blogs and categories dynamic without writing a single line of code, again using AI. That we will see in the next session. Thank you all. If you have any questions, please comment under the video section. We will reply you back. Thank you all.